live stream. My name is Uzair, and it is 10th of Jan 2023, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. Every weekday on a Tuesday and Friday, I go live at this time and cover topics such as Google Ads, YouTube Ads, digital marketing, and anything and everything to help you generate more leads or sales. So before I get started, I just want to make sure that everything is working fine and we are good to go live. So please bear with me. I think there might be some issue on YouTube. Du- 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 du. Might be some issue. Okay. So that seems to be working fine. Yeah, it's all looking good. Okay, so if you are new here, the format of these sessions is very informal and friendly. I'll cover today's topic, and then towards the end of the session, I'll try my best to answer any questions you may have. So if you do have any questions, then please ping them in the comment box or the question box around this video. And it is being live streamed on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and what's the last one? LinkedIn. Okay, let me get myself sorted out and then we'll start today's topic, which is how to write ads creatively. A lot of people struggle to write good ads, and ads, as you know, is one of the most important factors when running any campaign in Google or Facebook or anywhere else. So you got to make sure that you write the important message on your ad so that somebody who's searching for a solution to the problem comes across your solution, clicks on it, and comes back, through to your landing page or website. So most people, what they do is they open up the Google Ads account, they go into it and start writing it. What I tend to do and my team do is to step away from Google Ads and write it in a spreadsheet, be it Google Sheets or Excel. So let me share my screen. Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. So you should be able to see my screen okay. And yes, it is working fine. All right. I'm going to zoom in a bit more. So those of you watching it this on the mobile can see it a bit better. So as you know, we're talking about search ads or any other kind of ads where we need to write a set of headlines and descriptions, right? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we need to break the ad down into different segments. So for example, what we want to do is to write about the keyword. That's the first thing which you need to put in the ad, right? If I'm looking to buy an iPhone 14, you need to have that keyword iPhone 14, buy iPhone 14 right now, or buy iPhone 14 with the price or whatever. So first thing, the most important bit is the keyword. Then you want to put in the offer. Then what is the benefit of working with you? the features of your product or service, strong call to action, be it buy now, call now, download, free consultation, or whatever it may be. Then you have the pricing. A lot of people don't want to put the price in because they're scared of the competitors um, stealing their price. Well, there's no such thing on the internet now. Everything is out in the open. If I want to find out your pricing, I can find out your pricing even if you don't have pricing on your website. So you don't need to stress about it. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your business and who you are, what you do. So pricing, then the word free. If you offer something for free, it is really important that you must put in that word because free is one of the most important words on your ad. It is going to increase your click through rate and drive more traffic because you're offering something for free. It could be free delivery, free consultation, free download, free webinar, free ebook, free video, anything which you are offering for free. Put it in. And then you want to put in the social proof. That's the format of a really good ad. If you put in all of these, which I've just said, you won't go wrong and you will find that your ad is looking really good. So let's say we're talking about responsive search ad. So we have 15 headlines, right? I won't stuff the keyword in all 15 of them because Google is going to mix and match um, the headlines. So it may pick up headline 1, headline 5, headline 15. And if you stuff that keyword in each one of them, the ad is not going to read very well. What you want to do is to put in that keyword in headline 1 and pin it. And then you don't need to worry about it because whenever that ad is shown, that keyword is always going to be in headline 1, which you want that to be, because otherwise the headline 1 won't be relevant if it starts with something else without the keyword. So put that keyword, maybe, and I'm not saying you should do this. This is what we tend to do, and it works pretty well. Between 3 to 4 headlines. Offer maybe in 2 headlines, but change the wordings to see which one is performing better. Benefit again, um, 3 headlines. Features, 3 headline. Call to action, maybe one or two. Two. How many have we got now? 3 and 2, 5, 8, 11, and 2, 13. You could have one headline over here, 14, word free, and I would say put it in 2 headline, pricing in maybe 1 headline. And then you can just play around with it and see, okay, I'm going to reduce the keywords to 2. So if I've got 2, 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, reduce this to 2. So now, as this ad has been broken um, into this format, it's a lot easier to first of all write the ad, and secondly, you won't rack your brains as to what to write because keyword, you go to your keyword planner, get 2 keywords of the same. So buy iPhone 14. I'm just gonna switch off this phone which is ringing, buy iPhone 18, or put something like largest selection of iPhone 14 here, or something like that. You got the iPhone 14 in two words, in two keywords. Um, then you put in the offer which you have. It could be one headline if you want, but I'm just giving you a rough idea as to how I would do it. You know, the benefit of what it is, best pricing, latest phones, like latest um, free insurance, or whatever it could be between the benefits and the features. You put that in, as to why they should buy this iPhone, best camera, very fast, latest technology, or something like that. Benefit could be 90-day protection or insurance or something like that. Call to action would be buy now or get it now. Pricing again from only $100. I know iPhone 14 won't be $100, but whatever the pricing is from, free delivery, free insurance, free consultation, you could have in the shop. Uh, you can put that in. And social proof is again extremely important, because what you want to do is you've got to put something like, we have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot, or 2,000 happy customers, 20,000 YouTube subscribers, or whatever it is. Put that um, social proof in. And then you start to see that your ad is looking really good. And secondly, every time you write an ad, it's going to look consistent, because you are not going to miss out on any of these things. So you got, all these, how many is 3, 6, 8 items. You just put it in your um, ad writing template, or like a template like this in a spreadsheet, and then you start writing. The other benefit of using a spreadsheet is this, which is my favorite. Uh, you put in this formula, the length formula string, and as you type over here, you can see how many characters you have used. So in a headline, we have a 30 characters. We know that we are well within our character count. And when it comes to uploading, there won't be any headlines without the over the limit. You mean? I mean, okay. So we've done the headlines, right? Fairly straightforward so far and easy to do. Now comes the time for the description. So let's go to description. Now, obviously, you can be a bit more creative and write from scratch, or what you could do is mix and match some of these which you've already written, because not each one of these will be on the headline which Google will select, right? So what you could do is you could have a keyword headline over here, which is, we know that they are all under 30 characters, so we need three of these, right? So you can do keyword, you can have price, and you can have call to action. Another one could be benefit one plus feature one plus social proof. Another one could be benefit two plus pricing. Price we've already done, but we got lots of other ones. You can put in benefit two plus feature two plus price, and you mix and match all of these together. That's how quick and easy it is. And then again, all you do is you put in the character count over here, len, and oops, I made a mistake. There you go. Description is for 90 keywords or whatever you could, whichever ads you are writing. So, for example, there are some new headlines in uh, YouTube and Performance Max. I think they're like 60 characters. Then you just have two of these because the bulk of the work has been done over here, right? Even though you may go over 15, you don't use it, or you just keep writing whatever comes to your mind. So even if you want to write four headlines about benefits, pencil it down. You don't need to use it. Doesn't matter if you've written 20 headlines and then select the best 15, or use 15 over here and then some for the description. So this way you will be a lot more creative and you won't rush to write those headlines and descriptions because you want to save it, right? And you can't leave it as half because it won't save. And then well, it will save it, but then you'll have to remember to come back to. And quite often than not, you won't remember and you'll have a ad which has got only six headlines and two descriptions. And I see this a lot in a lot of the accounts. So this is how I would write my ads. Once I've done this over here, you can either take it into editor or copy each one of these and paste it into your Google Ads account. The other thing which I like about using a spreadsheet is I can go back, I can go away and come back. So let's say I've written all these headlines and descriptions. I can go walk away from the computer and stretch my legs, get some coffee or a drink, and come back and see what I've written. And sometimes I don't like what I've written, so I can change it and make it even better. So um, that's how we write all our ads. Okay, I can see some comments and questions coming through. So if you would like me to answer any questions, then please put them in the comment box and I'll try my best to answer them for you. All right. Da, 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 da. Now, somebody had put in a few questions in the chat box on YouTube, which seems to have disappeared. If you don't mind writing them again, I'll try. I'll answer them for you. I'm not sure what happened. I can't see them. I don't know your name, so hello back. And to Marketing Talks with Chetan. Hello and thanks for being here. Now, please don't wait until the very last second. There is a time delay on the transmission, so may not see your question if you leave it too late. All right. Hi, Nandan. My search campaign is in learning phase for more than 4 days. Should I increase my budget? Don't touch it. Let it run and see what happens. Because the more changes you're going to make, so it's kind of like every time you make a change, it goes 2 steps back to go 4 steps forward, right? Leave it alone, let it run and see what happens. It usually does take 4 to 5 days anyway for the learning phase. It's not like Facebook is complete opposite. It starts very quickly. So the analogy between Facebook and YouTube is Facebook is like a cheetah, 0 to 60 in literally 6 seconds or so. But after a little while, it gets tired and we can't scale, and then cheetah has to stop. YouTube is like an elephant. It starts very slowly, but when it gathers pace, it is literally unstoppable. and you can keep on scaling all the time. um, and you won't have any problems with accounts getting suspended or Google not taking your money, because Google will gladly take your money as much as you want to give it, unlike Facebook, which when you try to scale it, before you know it, your account has been shut down. Okay. Yeah, I can see some more comments and questions, so please keep coming. Put them through. Yeah, hello back, construction guidance. And okay, we have received a notification on our Google Ads account for data-driven attribution enables, saying switch it on. Yeah, do you think it's worth it to have, and will it make conversion improvement? So data-driven attribution used to be the forte of very big accounts before. Um, I think it's about a year ago when they changed it, and Google opened it for everybody. So what it does, there's Google will take into account a lot more data points which we can't see. And to explain this in simple analogy, I'm going to refer to the Google Maps. So when we're in the car and we put in the, what you call it, the Google Maps or the TomTom or whichever sat nav you are using, and it's going to guide us, right? Go straight, turn right, turn left, or whatever. Sometimes it's going to take us through a different route, and you're wondering, why the hell is this taking us from a different route? The way to my home or office is straight. It's because Google Maps or the sat nav knows that there's a roadblock or an accident or a traffic jam ahead, and this new long the route may be longer, but it will be quicker because there is no traffic on there, which we as a human can't see. So data driven is exactly what I'm just talking about. It can see things which we can't see, especially when it comes to bidding and attribution. So I would say yes, if you got your account whitelisted for data driven attribution, switch it on. You will find that the conversions will kind of like do a dance. It will go up and down, and it may not be accurate for the next few days. So don't stress too much about it. It will settle down because it's a new attribution model. So I would recommend that you do that. Yes. Okay. To switch the attribution model for multiple, yeah, no, just switch it on for the data-driven attribution to DDA. That is data-driven attribution. That's right. Yeah. Uh, Okay, so yeah, thanks for your questions coming through. I'll go through them in the order I receive. Hi, Omer. I'm very well. Thanks for asking, and hope you are too. If I run standard search campaign and DS under one account for same business, should they compete or will they compete to each other? No, they will not. They will in fact complement with each other. So you must run. Don't have one account for search, another one for DSA, another one for YouTube, because all these data signals should be in one account for sure. DSA will give you results which you can't even think of and dream of. Literally, if it when it starts to run, DSA campaigns are very scalable. So what you also get from DSAs is search queries which you had never considered as positive keywords as well as negative keywords, because Google is going to go and put your ads in front of those people. Now, those of you who don't know what DSA means, these are dynamic search ads. One of the easiest ways to run a campaign. There are no keywords, and you only need to put in two description lines. Google will write its own ads, the headlines, I mean. And I don't know what they write, but whatever they write, it works pretty well, because most of the DSA campaigns which we run run work really well. And Google is going to show you some more search queries which you had not considered, and you're going to expand your campaign overall, and also add more keywords, negative keywords to your account, and tighten it up so that you don't waste any more money. So yes, absolutely, DSAs are one of my favorite campaigns after video. My Google Ads account customers are falling down. I mean, is going down. Okay, how to increase them? So that means your conversions have gone down. I believe that's what you are asking, and not falling down in the literal sense. Um, there could be a lot of things. Check your search queries, see what's happened. Um, you might have also put in a negative keywords which is conflicting against a good keyword which was converting. You may have reduced the bids too much. That means you are not aggressive enough. Your ads are not showing for your relevant keywords because your bids and the budget, or the budget could be reduced. I don't know. Without looking into the account, there is no way I can say that, pinpoint it out to you. But what I can also offer to all of you, if any one of you would like me to audit your accounts for free, just ping me a message and we'll schedule a call. The only thing I ask is that the recording of that is shared on our YouTube and social channels. That's all. Obviously, we will hide all your personal information and everything. And we give you an audit of your account for free, which we normally charge for. So that's what I would do if I was you, as to why the conversions have gone down. Look at the negative keywords, see if you put in a good keyword as a negative by mistake. Look at your bids, increase it. If you find that your impressions and clicks have gone down, that means your conversions will also go down. So increase your bid, and these are the three things which I would start with. Or you may have changed something on your website. I don't know. So make sure that you haven't. My ad is not getting impressions in some locations. I increase my. Okay, I don't know what you mean by BU. My ad is not getting impressions. That means your bids are too low. As simple as that. You need to increase your bids, Alan. Or put your question in again so I can read it properly. If account has no conversion history, is it good to run DSA campaigns? Um, Going back a few months, I would have said yes, but not anymore. It can run straight off the bat as well. Yes, so run it. You're most welcome. Okay, my ad is not getting impressions in some locations. I did a bid adjustment, but still nothing. Mm, I'm not sure what you mean by in some locations. It could be that there is no search volume. So go to your keyword planner and see if there are people searching for your service or product in that location. If nobody's searching for it, then you won't get any impressions. Unless you're trying to say that you were getting impressions and now they'll come right down. In that case, there might have been a lot of competitors started their campaigns and the bidding is very aggressive, so you need to keep increasing the bids until it starts to get the impressions. But from what I can think of, I think there might not be it could be a small location, not many people live there, and not many people searching for your product or service. So focus on the locations where you are getting the results, right? That's what I would do. Okay. Hi, Anurag. I'm running a campaign whose CPL is too high. I've done split ad copy testing, improved CTR, improving quality score, but still CPL is not improving. What should I do? How can I improve my CPL? And by improving, I guess you are referring to cost per lead to go down. That may not be That is not the right strategy. The right strategy is to increase your conversion rate, and your CPL is going to go down, because reducing the cost per lead, you can go down to a certain extent. So this, another analogy I will give you is, okay, I want to save more money. All right. So I want to reduce my cost of living, right? So we take out all the luxury items, eating out, cinema, holidays, or whatever. Then there'll come a point where you cannot go down. You cannot cut cost of your living, because you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to go to work, you have to pay your rent, mortgage, or whatever, right? You just cannot go under that amount. So what do? You increase your earnings, right? You get a part-time job, you get a second job, you do a side hustle, and then you work out that, okay, now I can afford to do more because I've got more money coming in. So that's what you need to do, exactly what you, or what I've just told you, is increase your conversion rate. If your conversion rate is 10%, try to make it 15 and then 20, and all of a sudden your cost per lead have come right down. So increasing your ad copy and testing all these things, yes, it will help you increase your conversion rate and you're doing the right thing. But then you also have to look at your offer, how enticing that offer is, how can you make it better so that more people go for it. That's what you want to do, not just keep cutting cost, because, and reducing the bids and the not the cost but the bids will then reduce your impression share, because Google is going to show less. Oh, it's not, they're not bidding enough, we can't show you ads for more. You need to increase the ads, and the only way you can increase your impression share is by being more aggressive. So this is for all of you. The person or company willing and able to pay the most for to acquire a lead or a customer will always win. I'm going to repeat it once more and write it down because it's really important. You get this, you will never fail in Google Ads or any kind of advertising. The person or company willing or able to pay the most to acquire a lead or a customer will always win. So you got to make sure that you are bidding very aggressively, and not just throwing money at Google or Facebook and paying the most for a lead. Also have a look at what's your customer lifetime value, and not just the first transaction. Are they coming back for recurring orders? How can you increase the average order value to get more money for the same cost per lead, right? So the whole funnel has to be optimized and not just looked at Google Ads and reducing your bids and reducing the cost per lead. You got to optimize each and every part of that funnel. So hope that helped. Okay, hi Asim. Do we consider voice queries for campaigns for Google Ad, even if it's not opinion in Google Ads? Yes, voice is a big proportion of searches being made, and this is where the dynamic search ads come in, because with voice we say things differently into Google than how we type. So yeah, absolutely, voice queries is going to play a huge part in the, well, in the very near future, or starting from now in 2023. What are the parameters you set on scripts to set negative keywords? The parameters are that if there's no intent on those keywords, if it's all about looking for free information, there is no buying intent, then we put them as negatives, because those kind of queries are going to waste a lot of budget and clicks. Okay, so if you'd like to audit your account, then please put your you're in my Facebook group by the look sounds of it. Okay, or send me a message or through my website, and I'll send you the link to my calendar. The website address is, I shall bring it up. Hold on. There you go, sfdigital.co.uk. Go to the contact page and you fill in the form that you want a free audit, and somebody will come back to you with my calendar. Okay, where were we? How many clicks do you require before you do anything on a keyword? That is very subjective, Daniel. Some people are very aggressive, where after 10 clicks, they will stop. But those clicks could be like $50 a click or $100 a click compared to $1 or $2 a click. So it's subjective and relative to your budget. All right. If you got a small account and you don't have a lot of budget, be more aggressive. Don't go on the number of clicks, rather than go on the number of the cost. That if I've spent double the cost of my lead or my acquisition cost, I'm going to stop it. So those are your parameters. And that will then keep you consistent. So let's say you are getting a lead or a customer for $10. If a search query or a keyword has spent double, add them, and without converting, you can add them as a negative keyword, or it could be 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. It's entirely up to you, but that's how you would keep it consistent all the time. If you are talking about auditing your account, then yes, please go to the website, send the message, and I will um, get in touch with you with my calendar, and we'll schedule a audit. Hi Rishi, hello, back to you. Rishi, yes, we do provide services, and since you're asking, I was going to share this with all of you. This is our brand new offer, which we are about to launch today. And the offer is, and going back to that offer about decreasing your cost per lead or increasing your conversion rate, is have a very strong offer. So our big bold promise is we will transform your Google ads from bleeding cash to positive ROI in 45 days. And we have all this offer in here. Who can apply, about us, what you get. See, everything is there. Social proof that I'm a regular contributor on all these brands, a video from Digital Marketeer where I was featured, some results of our client, some experts and clients saying nice things about us, strong call to action, as you can see. And this is how you want to create landing pages. This is not my website. This is a landing page where we send all our paid traffic to. So never send traffic to the website. If you are generating leads, always send it to a landing page because they convert well. And then we A/B split test blue button against a green or an orange button or a different headline to this one, and see which one works and which one isn't working. Oh, I didn't share my screen. Silly me. Hold on. I think. All right. There you go. So that is the offer. We will transform your Google ads from bleeding cash to positive ROI in 45 days. See, it's a very big and bold offer. Not many agencies are offering this. And we believe it is the world's best Google ads offer. Right? We do everything all in one offer. We'll do your ads, we'll do your videos, your display ads, remarketing, shopping, all of that. Requirements, terms, our fees, the pricing, which I talked about on the ads, everything is here. Social proof, what you get over here, the benefits and the features working with us. Some more proof over here, results, clients and marketeers and gurus saying some few nice things about us. So this is what I'm saying to you. This is what I do. This is what, you know, exactly what we do. If you are going to preach to others, then you've got to do the same things over and over again. Okay. I have 35 visits daily on my pricing landing page. So it's 2 days, but no users take action like send WhatsApp message or chat or call. My campaign is 1 week old. Okay, again, I don't know what your budget is, how many people. Okay, you got 35 visits. Still too early. If it continues, then you have to change the headline, change the offer, do something different. Make sure that the right people are coming, i.e., look at the keywords which you are targeting, and then keep optimizing it. You're most welcome, Anurag, and thank you to everyone for sending these lovely questions. Difference between interaction and engagement is pretty much the same. It's a different way Google is just putting it in. But if I'm interacting with you, so if I went to your landing page, clicked on a video button, or scroll to the bottom of the page, or stayed on the website for 3 minutes, I've interacted and I've also engaged with your. So it's pretty much says the same thing. I don't know why they keep different names for these things. Cool. Okay. I've run out of time. I've got another call to hop onto. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And I shall see you on Friday at 3 p.m. So till then, have a great week and a productive one, and I'll see you then. So thanks for being here and goodbye for now.